The Owen James Report is brought to you by
This program is brought to you by the Grace Kennedy Group. We choose to care. Grace Kennedy Money Services has been here for you and your family, here and abroad, because we understand that you're receiving more than money. You're receiving their love. Grace Kennedy Financial Group has been here for you because we know it's more than just investments, insurance, or banking. It's about security and creating a path to realizing your dreams. For 90 years, honesty, integrity, and trust. The Grace Kennedy Group, we choose to care.
Good evening, this is the Owen James Report. Is the state-owned refinery Petrojam passing on a proportionate fall in oil prices to the retailers? Well, the powerful private sector organization of Jamaica says no. The private sector organization of Jamaica is charging the state-owned oil refinery Petrojam to be more responsive to global falls in oil prices. In a statement today, the PSOJ, which did an analysis of oil price movements between January and November this year, found that when oil prices increased globally, Petrojams were more closely aligned with such global increases. However, it found that Petrojam's response to price decreases were not as responsive, and that the retailers have followed Petrojam's response patterns. The PSOJ concludes that the Petrojam had not passed on fully the oil price decreases at the same rate to retailers within the survey period. Newly elected president of the PSOJ, William Mafood, says since energy is a major charge to productivity in Jamaica, the state-owned entity, which is in a monopoly situation, should maintain equity in dealing with falls in oil prices, as price decreases can create an economic stimulus for businesses and consumers. On the international scene, the downward trend in oil prices is likely to continue. Standard & Poor's has downgraded its outlook for some European oil companies as prices continue their slide. S&P noted today that its updated assumptions reflect the precipitous declines in futures prices for Brent, the result of a combination of relatively unconstrained supply, notably on the back of sustained oil growth in North America, and weaker demand. Today, Brent blend crude oil prices slid, settling around $60 per barrel, down around 2%. On the foreign exchange market, all three regularly traded international currencies weakened against the Jamaican dollar amid signs of central bank intervention in the market. The benchmark American dollar weakened by 4 Jamaican cents, closing at an average selling rate of $114.54, whilst the Canadian dollar declined by 70 Jamaican cents to close at $98.07. Sterling weakened by 68 Jamaican cents, closing at $178.38. The commercial banks and other licensed financial firms bought $67.2 million and sold $54.2 million, or 19% less than what they bought. It's the festive season, and so trading on the stock market is down, as most investors would have already taken their profits or absorbed their losses or sold, as the case may be. Today, less than 2 million shares traded, with Lime accounting for over 700,000 units, or 39% of the 1.7 million shares traded. There was activity in 26 stocks, with 8 advancing, 9 declining, and 9 holding firm. Today's winners included D&G up 4%, Dolphin Cove, JMMB also up 4%, Sagicors Real Estate X Fund, and Scotia Group. The losers included Caribbean Cement, Lime, NCB, Panjam Investment Trust, Scotia Group, and Scotia Investments. And that's the Owen James Report. Good evening.
The Owen James Report was brought to you by
Grace Kennedy. This program was brought to you by the Grace Kennedy Group. We choose to care.